What's up, everybody, and welcome to As Seen on TV podcast for Supernatural, Season 10. I can't believe I'm saying that. Season 10, Episode 1.
Nah.
Black. Just black. Like my coffee.
Not white?
I like my coffee black. Anyway, I'm your host, Mike, and joining me is Clio and Heather and Omikins.
That immediate.
I'm obeying Dom in the chat. He said call her Omikins. That's Omikins, or Nicole, or whatever you want to know her as. Hi, ladies.
Hey.
Hi.
Jeez, don't say hi over there.
No, she's mad at you.
Oh, me?
I am Pixley.
I said hello.
Hi. So, what'd you guys think of
Again.
What'd you guys think of the season premiere of Season 10? Wow, silence. That's a good one.
No, I'm really thinking about it because I don't want to say the wrong thing.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
it's
know.
difficult.
Because
It was an episode.
we were complaining a lot about the Sam and Dean back and forth ever since the very beginning, and you know, I kind of got a feeling that I was like, yes, this is gonna get let go, and it's not. They're still back and forth.
Yeah.
But now Crowley's in the middle of it, so I'm okay. It's a little bit better.
Crowley
But
in
now
the
there's more Crowley.
There's more Crowley.
As long as we have more Crowley, we don't care.
It's a Crowley sandwich. You're welcome, fanfic writers. Oh boy. So yeah, I was expecting all hell to break loose. You know, Dean is now a demon, and...
It kind of is.
Kind of.
I don't know.
There's demons running amok. And nothing's gonna get. I mean, Dean's not gonna take them out unless they're gonna try and take him out, and you know, they're only doing it
It's
because.
a lot less fun than I thought it would be.
Yeah, I thought he would be much more... I don't know. I mean, he is kind of exaggerated Dean.
Kind of.
Like, not the good parts.
Right.
The annoying parts are exaggerated.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes,
it's like
exactly.
the terrible thing.
The karaoke singing. Why?
Why not?
Yeah.
What? Not just once, but like what, 2 or 3 times in
Every
one
night.
in
Every
one sitting?
night that
He does
was
it
at that
every
place.
night.
No.
Like, how many one-hit wonders are out there for him to sing?
There, you'd be surprised.
Plenty.
Oh, yeah. So, I guess we'll
Enough
do
for
this
10 more seasons.
Probably. One an episode? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That would be painful. I can't do it. So, he's probably a better singer. Like, Jensen Ackles is probably a way better singer than that. Who's hamming it up. Anyway,
Oh yeah, of course.
so
First.
Sam is desperately looking for Dean. So, I'm guessing he kind of lied last season when he said he could let go.
Yep.
Big
Didn't he
fat
say it?
Well,
He said it at the end, the last episode of last
it was,
season.
yeah, it was the end before he found out that Dean was alive again.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Now
Because
that
Dean was
Alive.
dying.
yeah.
Dean was dying and was like, I thought you said you could let go. And Sam's all like, I lied. And you're like, oh, that's kind of cute.
I
Fanfic
guess.
writers go.
Oh god, this is going to be the fanfic episode, isn't it?
Oh, yeah?
It's everywhere.
Yeah, it's everywhere.
It's everywhere.
I don't know what
Well,
else. Yeah.
At least it's not Castiel fanfiction.
Yeah. Funny story about that. While we were watching the season premiere, might have been showing Steven Castiel music videos the
Excuse me,
entire
what's wrong
time.
with Castiel?
Nothing. I love it.
You know what? I'm okay with it too. It's just as long as they don't, you know.
You should think about it for a second.
Let me think about how these two look together for a second, and then I'll tell you how I feel. Let me make sure both of their butts look good next to each other, and then we're good.
Bye, Mike.
Mike's like, I'm done.
Anyway, thank you, Dom, for bringing up a great point in chat. He thought Crowley had put a demon in Dean's body.
Yeah.
Using Dean's meat suit, as it were.
No, I mean, I figured that from when he opened his eyes, that it was Dean. Dean is the demon.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we all knew that.
Sam saying that you did this to my brother, and that's not it at all. And Crowley had to explain, no, this is really your brother.
Yeah. No moose.
He didn't
no.
go he didn't say it's because of the Mark of Cain, it's because of the blade. He didn't explain that, but I'm sure Sam's gonna figure that out.
Yeah. Eventually.
Mm-hmm.
Well, let's
Dean needs to just give in and go to hell with Crowley and just become a Knight of Hell or something like that. Something cool. This is lame.
Or be his best friend.
They're best friends. They go to hell and rule together and can be his queen.
I totally caught that the entire time when he said that too. I was like, oh baby.
I'm waiting for Crowley to say that. Look, I'm the king of hell, so that makes you the queen.
You are now my bitch.
Oh.
Suck it, fat.
God. I ain't nobody's queen. That's all I can imagine.
And then they have a little dominant spot. Never mind, I'm done. Go ahead.
Boy.
We're moving on to other major characters. We have Castiel, who is sick and dying.
I figured that would happen.
Yeah, he got Sam hurt, apparently. And he let that whole situation get out of hand in the woods with the other two angels. So, wow, this is a very bluntly worded question. How long do you think Cass is going to be an invalid?
Listen,
An
Mike,
invalid.
Don't.
How long is the handicapped guy going to be handicapped?
I don't know. They had him fucking crazy and out of his mind for like almost an entire season.
But he was more useful.
And I loved it.
Yeah.
I miss Crazy Cat so much.
Yeah.
I do miss Crazy Cass.
I drank a liquor store.
You know what? I don't think Cass is going to let it go much longer because without his grace, he can't help the angels and he can't help the Winchesters. And he's going to be sick of feeling like he can't do anything, so he's probably going to go down a darker route and try and get power that way. I don't think he's going to kill other angels to get more grace.
Yeah, he's not going to go that route again. No.
Yeah.
No.
I mean, he's got to be there for Dean.
There is obvious... yeah, he's got to be there for Dean, you're right.
I mean, yes, that was kind of a quip at the fact that, Castiel and Dean are popular, but if you go back to all the other seasons, he's always rushed to Dean's aid. Always. Those two are extremely close. He said it himself a million times, We have the connection. Not me and Sam, me and you.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I actually saw just a couple pictures side by side. It was Dean after Castiel died, and he was kind of dead and sick in bed, just kind of useless. And then they showed a picture of Cass in his bed, being sick and useless after this episode after Dean went his way. And they looked exactly the same. They kind of had the same sad face on and all of that. So
yeah,
just shows that there is a deep connection between those two characters.
Yeah. I'm just curious how they're going to play this. I mean, it's either there is a way to fix Cass and he's going to get either his or another Grace back and fully charged and not have this problem, or he's going to die.
They're not going to kill him.
Or his Grace is going to run out and he's going to be mortal again, human.
I want him to be human again.
Human Cass was fun.
I want human Cass to be back.
Yeah, when he is hungry all the time. Cheeseburgers.
Oh my god.
Learns how to pay for gas.
Mm-hmm. We've already mentioned that Dean sucks at karaoke.
Oh god, so much.
Yes. That is all.
That was
That's
literally
it.
my
We're
question.
done.
There's one line that says Dean sucks at karaoke. Dot
We're
dot
done.
dot.
We're
That
good.
is all.
Yeah, that's all.
Yeah.
And
that's it. No more.
Crowley has now stole the jerk bitch joke. I love Crowley.
No, don't laugh. It's not funny. It's sad.
It's fun.
No. Me and Nikki are laughing because me and Nikki are laughing. You two.
Okay.
About how Crowley stole the joke. We're totally not laughing about that.
Inside joke, remember?
So this is the inside. Crowley stole the jerk bitch joke. Why? I don't get it.
What do you mean?
Exactly.
I don't know. This was what they were laughing about in pre-show, and I have no idea.
Exactly. That's why it's an inside joke.
Explain!
Okay, well, we were just kind of like, you were kind of just scrolling through the notes, and me and Heather had seen that exact line at the same time, and we were kind of mentioning it at the same time.
So we started laughing, which is why it was funny to us. And
I
not
thought
to
there was
you.
something hidden subliminally. Text below, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And the illusion is shattered. There is no mystery.
there is no longer mystery. So, how well do we think Rebuilding Heaven is actually going? Is
Shitty.
Hannah... Yeah, shitty, probably. Is Hannah in charge, or is it like she said, like, nobody's in charge, we're all just, you know, governing ourselves?
That's probably why she's so, like, erratic and just, you know, she's unstable as an angel. That you don't find unstable angels unless you're Castiel, right? And ever since the fall, so she's just really too demonish about killing because they're not following the rules.
She's, you know, lawful good. You broke the rules, you're bad. Just,
Yeah,
you
she
either
is.
comply or I'm gonna kill you.
You know what, we can pull that alignment in here, because,
Yeah.
angels are lawful good. That's their thing.
Could have slapped her though.
No,
Yeah.
I know. She's definitely not going about it the right way.
No.
I think there needs to be some middle ground between Cass's view and her view.
I think that's why Cass is going to try and step up and go a different route than stealing more grace, because he needs to get a handle on this and try to make sure they understand that the angels that have fallen to earth might want to be different now.
Mm-hmm.
And things are different now.
They've tasted the other side.
Exactly.
Well, yeah. So,
free will and all that jazz.
free will and all that jazz, and they've lived a different life. Some of them might like it. I mean, what was that angel's name? He's fishing for trout.
Yeah.
Like, wow, that's...
That was wasn't that Daniel?
Daniel, I think was his name. But
Yeah.
you're an angel. You
Yeah,
could
is that-
probably
was that
snap your
Daniel?
fingers and make the trout fly out of the river into your hands.
Nah, but the act of fishing is so
Right.
relaxing.
I know, exactly. He's just totally chill.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah. That is
Sucks
awesome.
that he had to die.
I know. I wish I could find something where I could be that chill.
Yeah.
But, alas.
It's so sad because if Cass wasn't so sick,
Mm-hmm. He would have done
probably could
something.
have stopped that from
Yeah.
escalating.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, this is actually a good point here. Something I didn't think about. Dean's killed a couple demons so far, which at first I thought were angels coming after him. Because
Right.
they were demons with angel blades.
But they did the black eye thing.
Yeah, they did the black eye thing.
They're demons.
No, because at first I see, guy standing there and he, like, an angel blade slips out of his sleeve. I'm like, oh my god, the angels actually are hunting him. And then it's like, no, it's a demon. So, with all the dead angels from the last couple seasons, how many angel blades do you think are actually in demonic hands?
More than
Or does Crowley just have a mountain of them and he's just handing them out like, okay, you take
I
this
feel
and
like
kill
Crowley-
them.
Alone is
got-
made from them.
just a bandolier of blades at all times.
Yeah, it's a bandolier.
It's more or less that Abaddon did a lot of damage to the angels when they were on Earth last season and just collected all she could. And now Crowley's digging into that stronghold and that treasure mound of angel blades.
Yeah, he has a bandolier, like Christy said, but like the end of it's in a pocket dimension, so every time he removes one, it's replaced. And you get one, and you get one.
You've been watching too much Fringe.
I have been.
You get an angel blade. And you get an angel blade.
Oh god, no.
No
Don't
more Oprah. No more Oprah,
No.
please. I've had enough Oprah in the last 3 weeks.
And you!
And you. Okay, so Dean's killing. Well, Crowley's sending them because apparently the mark needs to be sated.
Yes.
And as Dean said, yeah, I found that out. 6 weeks ago?
Yeah.
I'm-
A little late there, Crowley.
You
Yeah.
gotta do the whole time.
Well,
But
I don't think he would have.
This has been a few months since Dean turned
yeah.
into a demon, right?
Oh.
So
I don't
what
think
happened 6 weeks ago that he found this out the hard way?
I don't think if Crowley wasn't sending demons at Dean, I don't think he would have actively went and searched for them.
No,
with all the shit that he's been doing and drinking his face off and banging every girl he could find and singing really bad God no.
I'm
No.
I don't know. I'm guessing that if he doesn't kill regularly and sate the mark, he's just gonna go he's gonna go Hulk mode and start killing everything in sight.
Yeah, that's probably not good for Crowley because the Blade can kill Crowley.
Mm-hmm.
So he wants Dean to be a good boy for now.
Right?
At this point, it's
Right.
the Blade is like equivalent to Death's scythe. It can kill everything, or almost everything.
Almost.
That's gonna be fun. But while we're on the topic of Dean being a demon is less fun. Like we talked about this a little. You guys disappointed?
A little. I mean, he's got some quirky little moments, and it looks like all the things that we thought he grew out of since season 1 are now flaring back to life, and his immaturity is back full swing. And the whole point of watching a series for 10 seasons is to see the characters advance out of these phases. And now we're watching him get thrown right back. I mean, we weren't even eased back into old Dean. It was, bam, here you go, bitches.
Yeah, it's like season 1, and then character development. No.
Nope, gone, done. Sam is getting some majorly great character development. I mean, I love how he's not the whiny little bitch anymore.
Oh, thank God.
But
I want to go back though. I want to go back to Dean because him being that asshole he was in season 1. That's a cover. That's a mask because he doesn't want to face the fact that he's a demon. He doesn't want to have to look at that.
Yeah, it's probably really painful for him, just like it was when he was in hell and coming back. He saw a lot of crazy ass things he didn't want to remember, yet he was remembering it all, and now he is the thing that he's been hunting his whole life.
Yeah.
So it's probably really traumatic, and you know how Dean is. He squishes everything down.
Right. And and that whole mask in the first season was just that. It was a mask to hide, how badly he wanted Sam around and how badly he felt about the shit going on with their dad and everything else.
Mm-hmm.
Right, exactly. So now, I mean, this goes back to the episode a few seasons back. I don't know, season 4 or 3 or something. It was season 3 before Dean went to hell, right? I don't know, it was an episode where they went into their dreams or whatever, and Dean sees himself in the mirror, and he hallucinates himself with black eyes, like, this is what you're gonna become! Like, scaring the crap out of him.
Okay, was that? I think it was after season 5, because wasn't it season 5 where they thought that was going to be their last season, and then they're like, oh, we get more? So I think it was after season 5.
I think it was season 5.
Was it?
Maybe it was season 5.
Because, I mean, they could only make that actual scene if they knew they were going to make it to this point. And, to foreshadow like that's a lot of planning.
Well, we're assuming that scene was made with that forethought.
Exactly.
It might not have been. It might just have been, this is a thing that...
This is pertinent to the plot now.
I mean, it wouldn't be the first time that Supernatural has said something and then umpteen million episodes later pulled it out of fucking nowhere. Like, hey, look, guys, we didn't forget.
Yeah,
remember
they totally
this?
did that.
We do.
Yeah.
That's pretty much what they did here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it wouldn't be the first time.
Yeah.
But, yeah. So, we're going to move on a bit to Sam, who found where Dean and Crowley are. But anyway, someone found Sam. This dude who we don't know who he is. We could assume he's a hunter because he seems equipped as one.
Mm-hmm. When I first saw him, I was thinking Hawkeye.
Yeah.
I just kind of got that whole feeling from him, and I was like...
He's got a Jeremy Renner face.
He
Yeah,
does.
who has that
He
many
really
chrome-plated
does.
weapons? I mean, seriously.
He has to be some part of military that's kind of like...
I've seen chrome-plated shotguns and chrome-plated handguns, but a chrome-plated Scorpion, the little submachine gun there, what the Okay, moving on.
Yeah, I
Thank
saw him
you,
pulling out
Dom.
all these weapons, and I was like, this guy has to be a hunter or something, right? And then he had the picture of Dean, and I was like, So he's going after a demon, right?
Yeah.
He's totally normal. And then he pulled up into Sam, and I was kind of like,
Yeah.
this is a little fishy.
Yeah, it seemed a little weird. But Dom corrected us in chat. It was season
It was
3.
season 3.
It was before Dean went to hell. It was episode 10, Dream a Little Dream with Me. So it was the episode where they went into their dreams with whatever hippie stuff. Alright, so... Okay, yeah, who this guy is, he got a fax. Who uses fax machines anymore? Where I work, they do every day. They get faxes every day.
Who does? Who does?
Where I work. The office.
Well, normal people in their homes don't have fax machines. I've seen, offices do.
Honey?
Unless he works from home.
Honey, if you could take your camera and pan it to your right and show them the all-in-one printer that is also a fax machine.
No.
But it's also a printer.
I know. Oh my god. Chrissy, I'm messing with you.
But there's something weird about his whole house. Because the milk carton looked like it was from the 50s. The decor, it was just, something was very off about his whole house.
Could have been not his house, even.
Right. That chick's face, though, like his wife's face, was kind of...
Like, is it him? And then she, like, gets all, like...
and, like, runs off. It's like, there's something really, really, like, it's like some kind of, like, Pleasant View or Pleasantville meets, like, Wives of... whatever the fuck it's called.
Stepford?
Yeah, there you go. The
Stepford.
Stepford Wives. Like, it's kind of like... I got this really, like, creepy, like, vibe off of those fuckers. I was like, ugh.
Yeah, I'm curious where they're going with him. But, speaking of which, is Dean... Do you think Dean's just calling his bluff? Or, does he just not give a crap about Sam, whether he lives or dies anymore?
I think they left it at that point for us to, completely
Speculate.
imagine. Yes, speculate of what's going to happen. To be honest, I don't think Dean will do anything. He will actually go to Crowley and say, Crowley, this is what's up.
And Crowley will just be like, so what?
I think
He was
Crowley...
sort of driving away.
He was.
Yeah.
That his brother's in trouble. He doesn't want to be like... He doesn't want to come out and say, I care about my brother, but at the same time, he doesn't want his brother to be killed.
Mm-hmm.
He's torn, you know? Part of him's like, I have to go be this badass demon and act like I don't care, and the other part of him's like, Sammy.
Speaking of which, Dean's a demon now. He doesn't need to drive anywhere. He can...
Okay.
Well, that's part of the denial.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. Yeah. He's not going to give into
I
it.
don't care. If I had his car and I was a demon, I would still frickin' drive that thing.
Alright, you win. Still, he can just, warp places at this point.
Can he warp with his car? Because then, that's still kind of...
I don't know.
Pretty badass.
That'd be pretty cool. But, yeah, I don't know. It's just... stuff. I just love that Crowley's going to be a regular this season. Like,
Yeah.
he's a series regular, which means he's going to be in, like, almost every episode.
So excited.
Crowley's so amazing. Yay, Crowley!
I love the character. I love the
I
actor.
love Mark Sheppard so much. Such a great actor.
That's why I'm afraid to go to any Comic-Cons that he might be at.
Why?
I promise I won't assault him or anything.
Oh, because
Physically. With her eyes, that's another story.
I just have an image of her running up to him and being like, Mr. Shepherd, sign my boobs! Or something crazy.
Yeah, with like ultra permanent marker.
No, that's when you just go around the corner. That's when you just go around the corner and get it tattooed. That's what I have right here.
just say that. You have him signed in Sharpie. Go get it tattooed.
Yeah, you just like that's what I did. See, you can. It's on my arm right there.
Wow.
Had somebody sign my arm and then ran next door and got it tattooed.
Who signed your arm?
Rob Zombie.
Nice.
Oh.
Ooh.
Yes, he was on 6th Street about a year and a half ago for South by Southwest, and he was eating lunch with Sherry right next to him, kind of off in the back corner in the little alleyway. We passed him, and I got him to sign my arm. My ex got him to sign his leg, so we went over and got him tattooed.
Dom wants us to tattoo his bobs.
His bobs.
His bobs. And his boobs.
boobs too.
His boobs and his bobs. We're just
Oh
gonna
my.
move right along here. Next episode is Season 10, Episode 2. It is called Reichenbach.
Reichenbach.
And here's the synopsis. Crowley tells Dean the Mark needs to be fed. Crowley notices Dean is becoming more and more aggressive. Dean tells him that it's the side effect of becoming a demon, but Crowley knows it's something more. The Mark of Cain needs to be fed. Meanwhile, Sam is captured by Cole, I'm guessing that's his name, an angry man who blames Dean for his father's death years ago and wants revenge. Well, that answers that. Thank you.
Okay.
Synopsis. Cole tortures Sam, hoping that he'll tell him where Dean is hiding. Hannah sees how weak Castiel is becoming as his grace continues to fade, so she makes a bold choice and asks Metatron for help.
Hannah, you dumb? No.
Damn it.
Oh, no.
Right now. Hannah, I'm gonna kill you right now. You're done.
Yep.
We
No episode for you next week.
You're done.
I feel like I have to say this on behalf of Tumblr, but with a title like Reichenbach, I want Super Hulak. Like that. This seems like want to set up for Super Hulak.
Oh,
So-
God. I don't know.
This is the fanfiction episode, right?
This is the fanfiction
Well, I had
episode.
to bring
You're
it up.
right. In fact, we're gonna... Dom, you can go in and change this to the fanfic
Heather.
episode.
I was moving. I was sitting cross-legged, and my whole leg just suddenly fell asleep, and I'm like, oh.
I know that feeling. We all
Hate
know
this.
that feeling. So yeah, basically, this episode was a good episode, but not a great episode. I mean,
Yeah.
I was
It didn't-
expecting more out of Dean Man.
Yeah.
It didn't feel supernaturally. It felt, oh, look, guys, it's the first episode of a season.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know, yeah. It was still a great episode. It was just...
It was.
Most premieres, I mean, they're basically the first steps of build up for the rest of the season. So, I mean, it's kind of... You can kind of assume that it's going to be less of quality than the rest of the episodes you're going to see, but it's necessary.
Right. And and I was actually explaining that to Steven the other day. I think it was like because of the American Horror Story.
Oh, yeah.
We watched that last night, and he was saying something about how it seemed to drag. And I was like, you know what? I think the only show that's premiered so far that I've watched with him this season that didn't drag was the first episode of Once Upon a Time.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't know. First episode of S.H.I.E.L.D. seemed to not drag for me.
I don't watch S.H.I.E.L.D.,
okay.
so... I mean, that's why I said that I've watched, and I told him, I said, and I'm expecting, Walking Dead on Sunday to be, boom, instant, but as far as all this other shit goes...
I mean, The Walking Dead is also a different beast, so...
It is a totally different beast.
I cannot wait. I'm so
Especially
excited.
where they left it off last season, I think.
Yeah.
I cannot wait.
So, I don't know.
Okay.
I'm expecting good
Excited.
things from this season. Or so I hope.
I hope.
I think they did say that they got a bigger budget this year.
Did they?
Yeah.
Okay, that's good.
So we might be getting a little bit more than we expect.
All right. I like it. So, is there anything else?
I mean, I did watch the Supernatural special.
I did
Oh,
too.
right.
The special of redundancy special.
I forgot about
watched it
that.
too.
Really
I
good.
watched it.
There's a lot of behind the scenes, a lot of producer
There was.
talk, and it was really interesting to see all of their look backs and what they hated most about their most hated episode and the changes they had to make over the amount of time their Jared and Jensen's favorite episodes to work on, and the look backs at fan favorite episodes like the one where Dean gets scared at everything. I mean,
The recaps on some of those episodes, I was laughing so hard because they really did put some of the best moments of all of the characters. Like the moment they did the pizza guy with Castiel.
Oh my
I
God.
lost it. I lost it. I was laughing so hard because that is literally one of my favorite scenes with I learned it from the pizza guy.
I learned that from the pizza man.
And I
Yeah.
forgot just how epic Castiel's entrance into the show was.
Yes.
It was just like the best. Just.
Yup, and they shoot him, stab him, and then he just touches Bobby on the forehead. It's like, sleep now.
Right. Yep, you're done.
Yep. Oh,
Gripped
God.
you tight and raised you from perdition.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Old Cass was... I liked him. He was very
Yeah.
blunt.
God, Cass.
Yes.
Crazy Cass, I think, is my favorite, though.
I like Crazy Cass.
God.
What happened to you? I
Yeah.
found a liquor store, and I drank it.
And then, they brought up, Chuck, his introduction into the show, and that he was a great addition, and it was kind of, goofy and funny when they broke that fourth wall with Chuck.
Yeah.
So...
That was funny. Alright, I gotta go watch that. I haven't had a chance to, unfortunately.
You know where to find it.
I know where to find it. Anyway, that's our show.
That's our show.
Woo!
We's good now. Yeah?
Yeah, we's good.
We's good.
We're going in reverse order. Nikikins, where can they find you?
They can find me on Twitter at LadyVenom24. LadyYvenom24.
Thank you. You win a gold star for spelling that correctly.
Yay,
Miss-
gold stars!
Miss Heather, where can they find you?
Twitter, Alaris Rhea, OLARIS_RHEA.
There's underscores involved.
There is an underscore! You must have it!
Yes, there we go. Miss Clio. Not that Miss
Fine.
Clio.
No, not that. No, with an I, not an E. I'm not a fraud. You can find me at Cleomoto.
Shots fired.
Cliomoto, since we're spelling everything out today.
Alright. You can find me there on Twitter. I'm not spelling that. At Philodrin on Twitter. You can also find us...
Okay, go ahead.
Fine, I'll spell it THILLADREN. You're welcome.
Yay!
We all get gold stars now.
Yay! I don't have any. Anyway, you could find...
Lied to us?
You can find us all on the As Seen on TV podcast pages for all of social media, which is ASOTV podcast, all one word, on YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, Google+, and I think that's our Gmail address. So, yeah, you can find us here many nights a week doing these, or leave us a comment, drop us a line, send us a question, come hang out and chat with us, things like that. Yeah. I got brain-tied. I don't know what the heck else I'm supposed to say, so good night, everybody.
Brain
Night!
No.
I'm sad I didn't get to sing Phenomenon.
Do 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 do
Phenomenon.
do 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 do. All right, honey. All right, we'll give it a rest.